Hello everybody, I am Terell Brown, president of Garrison For Veterans, coming to you from the Garrison For Veterans work desk. This video was dedicated to veteran homelessness.
Say we soldiers, yeah. Say we soldiers, yeah. They say we soldiers.
Why are veterans homeless? According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD's annual homeless assessment report to Congress, in January 2020, there were over 37,000 homeless veterans across the United States. There is not any one reason why all veterans become homeless. There are many factors that contribute to a higher likelihood of homelessness for military veterans, and they can be grouped into two main categories: macro factors at the structural level and micro factors at the individual level. Some examples of macro factors at the structural level include, but certainly are not limited to, social isolation and housing supply shortages, particularly in affordable housing. Micro factors at the individual level include chronic long-term disabilities such as PTSD or traumatic brain injury, job loss, physical and mental illness, substance abuse, and domestic violence. So we know that there are many factors that can contribute to a veteran becoming homeless. Let's take a deeper look into the macro factors. Homelessness is defined as a state of having no home. This definition can be expounded upon to define specific characteristics, but at the heart of homelessness is a lack of permanent housing. So it is easy to understand how a low or even depleted overall supply of permanent affordable housing for veterans can systematically contribute to increased veteran homelessness. When demand for veteran housing outpaces supply, low-income veterans are increasingly housing cost burdened. Studies show severely housing cost burdened households experience greater food insecurity, more child poverty, and worse health outcomes. Additionally, market conditions such as credit and income requirements, security deposits, and background history checks present barriers to veterans obtaining permanent housing. Another contributing factor is social isolation. Social acceptance of an era of veterans' efforts to defend American freedoms has shown to have a direct effect on veteran homelessness. Vietnam-era veterans, for example, returned home from the Vietnam War and experienced social isolation. This has directly contributed to homelessness amongst these veterans. I, for one, would like to say to our Vietnam-era veterans, thank you for your service. Now, let's take a look at micro factors. Research reports suggest that there is a common chord of poverty, mental illness, and substance abuse amongst most veterans experiencing homelessness. Poverty can result from job loss, and every veteran experiences job loss to some extent upon separation from military service. In fact, federal law mandates that states administer unemployment benefits to service members who have separated from military service. Chronic, long-term service-connected and non-service-connected disabilities can make it difficult for veterans to secure higher earning potential. Physical and mental illness can contribute to veteran homelessness, as well as substance abuse and domestic violence. In 1991, a team of researchers concluded that there does not appear to be a causal relation between homelessness and military service, especially Vietnam service and exposure to combat. So, military service or combat exposure is not the cause of homelessness amongst all veterans. But recent studies indicate that combat exposure can be a contributing factor to homelessness amongst veterans. Macro and micro factors can increase the risk of veteran homelessness collectively or separately or in any combination. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation on veteran homelessness. If you would like to download the slides to this presentation, please visit our website at www.garrisonforveterans.com. Help us to build awareness with a like, comment, and a share with everyone on all platforms. And don't forget to subscribe.
Shouldn't be no homeless veteran. 21 gun salute for everything my troops been through.